Welcome back to Tumwater Thunderbird Pavilion. Paul Beatty along with Tony Davila here on the Alderson's Awards West Printwares postgame show. Remember, Alderson's Awards West for trophies and hats and T-shirts and literally hundreds, if not thousands, of promotional products. Check them out at aldersons.net for their entire catalog. As we wrap up this match, still to come at Tumwater. A little bit of a surprise here. I thought this has probably had 5 sets written all over it. Looking at it coming in, Tony. Both came in 2-0. We know both programs are Tumwater historically strong. Stillicum, a pretty strong program as well, certainly in recent years. And they came ready to play. They got them 25-18, 25-19, and then 26-24. An impressive performance by the Sentinels.
Yeah, and a lot of it was the Sentinels going on long service runs. That was the big key, was that they were able to get multiple people on long service runs. Tumwater, they would get 2 or 3 points at a time, but then it would end their little service run. And in the second set, it was an 8-0 start for Stillicum, and that's hard to overcome for anybody.
Well, in the first set, again, it went 25-19. It was 6-5 when Amaya Lynn Cepeda took over, and she reeled off 5 straight points. And actually, at that point, Stillicum trailed 9-6. Tumwater was up. She reeled off 5 points. Tumwater took over, trailing 11-10 at that point. They would go back and forth. It would be 15-15 when who was it? That was Aaron Reikenna. Then punched in 4 straight. So those were the 2 keys, and then it went kind of back and forth. And finishing it off would be Nia Burnell in the first to make it 25-19. In the second, as you mentioned, it was all Danielle Famasili, 8-0 to start that with a couple of aces in there as well. Then they kind of went to sleep here a little bit. Tumwater got back within 3. I believe it was 15-12. But then again, Nia Burnell steps up with a 4-point service run to stretch that to 20-13. And they would go back and forth there, and they just traded points. And it was a final of 25-18. And in this finale, again, Stillicum would go up early. They'd get 3 points from, once again, Reikenna to go up 6-3. They'd push it to, they'd come back, they'd fight back. It would be 16-16. It would be 21-19. And then Tumwater went on their run, and they went up. What is that? They would go up 24-21, a 5-point service set there by, oh, wait, I marked the wrong person. That was Burnell. It was, Brooklyn Hayes, who pushed it to 24-21 at that time after a pretty good service set from, it was 18-17. That's when Stillicum was up by 1. In comes Alyssa Duncan, who had a terrific match tonight. She reeled off 3 points. Stillicum would come back down 19-20, and then Tumwater again would get it pushed to 24-21, and that's when Burnell came in and finished it with 5 straight points to win it 26-24. And Stillicum will get to 3-0, and Tumwater will drop to 2-1. All right, let's get to our players, or our MVPs of the game. The home team MVP brought to you by Thorbeck's Wellness Centers in Centralia, Chehalis, and South Bend. Thorbeck's, strong together, stronger.
Strong today, stronger tomorrow.
Stronger tomorrow, strongest together. There we go. I got it down now. And that's Thorbeck's. And so the home team, I liked Alyssa Duncan. She served well, but she also was darn good at the net. I thought Emily Rebello had a solid run there, Sydney Hansen as well. And I also thought Kira Turcott and Isabella Burney. Isabella was the other one I was really looking at on that front line. She did very well, but I'm going to go with Alyssa Duncan.
Yeah, she played really well, served, and she was in everything.
And now our visiting team MVP, brought to you by Pacific Sports Spa from Chehalis. They'll get you back in the game in a hurry. Check them out at pacificsportspa.com. And their MVP, Taylor Albert, the libero, played really, really well. Nia Burnell was a bigger monster at the service line than I realized just going through that. She had a great game. Amaya Lynn Cepeda off the bench did some terrific serving as well. Olivia Wilkerson, tough. Erin Rykena, tough. Gabriella Famasili, tough. But we got to go with Danielle Famasili, I think. That 8-0 run and some of the just sets that she could come up with were just amazing.
And she was the push shot master. All of those little push shots, the little flick over on the second set was just a killer against Tumwater.
They had a hard time figuring out when she was going to do it, and she did it to perfection. No question about it. All right, that's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you for watching here on the Eli and the NFHS networks. We'll catch you next time. One more time, it is Stillicum 3, Tumwater nothing, 25-19, 25-18, and 26-24 for the 3-0 sweep for the Sentinels. Have a great night.